Hey guys, my keyboard is dying, so I can't really play games at the moment, and my replacement keyboard will not be here until tomorrow. So I figured for today's stream, we could just chill and I could chat with you guys while I do a drawing or something, because I don't really want to do nothing. So we're gonna try this and see how it goes, shall we? I'm gonna play some royalty-free music in the background, and let's get into this. Now, I have one that I'm planning to do, but I already have an art piece I'm working on, so I didn't want to continue that one today because I want that one to stay as a video. So today I figured, I don't know, I could just make a butterfly or something fun like that. So how are you guys doing today? What's everybody up to? While I start this drawing. Honestly, I've thought about doing one of these as a live stream before, but I was like, no, I have my playlist of those. I'm gonna keep it as is. But today kind of forced my hand about that, so I decided to just go ahead and do it. Hold on, let me turn the music down just a smidge because it's still loud for me. There we go. Can you guys hear the music okay? I'm still a little sore about yesterday. Things happen, I'm sorry. Can you guys hear the music okay? Does it need to be louder? Is it good? Because it was good for me. I'm getting a text. Okay, I'll answer it later. Alright, let's get into this. Can I even type to see if the... Nope, okay. Okay, music's fine, good. It should play the whole playlist. Yeah, okay, it's going to the next song. I've never really used the media player on my computer, so we shall see how this goes. I don't want it that red. So I don't really have a pad or anything, I'm just kind of going. I think this song is just quiet to start. It'll start kicking up in a bit. Yeah, it's coming back up. Can you hear it? Bump it up a little bit more. Okay, good. I might rearrange the size of this, but we'll see how it is when I'm finished. I've never sat here and drawn on YouTube for like a live stream or anything. So this is kind of new. Because I get so focused on the thing that I'm drawing, I don't really think to talk, which is why when I do the videos of this, I talk after I do the drawing and like go over my process and everything. Because I'm so focused on the drawing. Sounds like you play Hearts of Iron. No, this is just royalty-free music that a friend and I got and found. So we use it for our YouTube videos because YouTube is very stuck on the copyright stuff. So we gotta be careful with what we use. Because then our videos would get claimed. Not that we make any money off of them anyway. That's besides the point. I didn't turn it. Are you talking about disliking the music? I have it set to play all the songs in my YouTube music playlist. So it'll just automatically switch. I figured playing music I know is already YouTube safe would be safer than looking up royalty-free music and then playing that in the background. I already have a whole playlist full of YouTube music I know is okay to use, so I might as well save myself the trouble and use that, huh? This is still not shaping how I want it. It's a process. Just gotta figure it out. Trying to be very gentle with what's left of my keyboard. Okay, I kinda like that. Can I replicate it on this side? No. It's a flower. Trying to make it a flower anyway. I just kind of wing things. I'm sure it'll look better when I get the detail in, but for now, it's not looking the best. But that's okay. I've had art that I've absolutely hated and then came back to and was like, oh, you know what? Once the detail was all in there, it looked fine. Nope, come on. My keyboard's trying, man, it's trying. I've already told you what program I use. It's called Emerge. It's not free though. I think it's like $12.99 for a bundle of HitFilm and Emerge, but you pay it like a monthly fee for it. Oh, now we're cooperating. I guarantee you if I were to be playing a game, it'd be a no thank you. Is that dark enough? That that's too reddish. That's good. Sorry, see, I told you I get focused when I'm working on an art piece. I don't mean to, it's just my brain gets absorbed in it and then I forget what I was doing in the background. I don't know, I guess I'm still kind of getting used to being able to draw digitally. It's still weird to me, especially when I sit there and go back through my videos and like watch myself draw. That's definitely wild, being able to see how I create what I make. You know what I mean? I've never been able to like watch myself draw and I think it's kind of cool. Do you guys like to draw? Fury Hound, I know you do. Did you try out that site I gave you the link for yet? That's an art site. I haven't tried it myself yet, but I hope it ends up cool. Oh, you're still fiddling with it? Do you like it so far? Because it looked neat. It almost looked kind of like Photoshop. Ah, my hands get so shaky when I try to follow a line. I cannot trace. I speed my videos up to like 600 times their original speed, so it looks smoother than it is when I'm actually drawing. But it's really slow. And also I have a thing about dots, and I don't know what it is. I just think dots make a piece look really neat. I also don't use references, which a lot of artists should wear references. Whoa, I'm having a bit of a deja vu moment. I get those a lot. Sound like I'm about to go in a boss fight. I'm so excited. before my keyboard kind of started messing up because I spilled water on it after it was already struggling, I finished the next episode of the D&D campaign, and I cannot wait to watch it back. I love D&D, and the campaign I played with my Discord friends on was so fun, and I cannot wait to continue it. I hope we do. But there's no pressure if we don't. It was a bad line. I might add more to the green background, but we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this if I don't finish it. I might continue it in like an actual video, but I don't know. I wasn't actually planning on doing a stream like this. It just sort of happened. As Bob Ross would say, happy accidents. My new keyboard is supposed to arrive tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm so excited. This keyboard's been a good keyboard. I mean, it had Pepsi spilled into it before it was even mine, or some sort of pop. I'm not sure what kind of pop it was. Out of curiosity, did you take... I really liked the look of the typewriter looking keyboard, but I don't know if it's a keyboard for me. Like, I know you had one that had like the same sort of style as mine, but it was a lot more than I was expecting. I just wanted a simple keyboard. Although the typewriter keyboard was really smart. Whoever made that was really cool person, or just really liked typewriters. Does anybody have like trouble getting their ideas down? Do you know what I mean? Hello! Shidrona Animations? I'm sorry, I probably so butchered your name. My keyboard is busted, so I'm not gaming today. I'm just kind of chilling and making right now what looks like a terrible digital art. But I'm trying. I don't have a fancy pad or anything, I just use the mouse. We roll with what we got, I guess. I'm turning this into like a butterfly sitting on the flower. At least that's the goal. I had another piece of art that I was working on like in a video, but I didn't want to finish it on a live stream. So I just decided to do this instead. Yeah, I've always liked butterflies, to be honest. They're so pretty. My name is CJ. Honestly, that's much better, thank you. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy your stay. I hope that the next stream that happens, I can finish Sheepy. I always want to say Sleepy because it's like I almost titled it Sheepy and when I was making the live setup for the video, and I was like, no, it's called Sheepy, not Sleepy. But as frustrated as I got with that game because it was giving me trouble because I suck at platformers, it's a really fun game, and if I didn't think it was fun, I would have like quit. Like I did have to walk away for a minute for sure because I did get frustrated, but oh, that's a good game. It's so pretty though. So pretty. And I'm still excited. I think I might work on, if my new keyboard actually does come tomorrow, I might spend tomorrow finishing my other artwork that I've been working on because I have never made what I'm going to make in that artwork. I'm doing well, thanks. I'm doodling as well. Oh, really? I'm glad you're doing well. What are you doodling? I almost said I'm doodling, I'm doing as well, and I'm like, oh, that's not what he said. He said doodling. So you just chilling and doodling with me? That's kind of cool. just chill and doodle with people and listen to whatever they have in the background going on. Whoa, that's way off. No, thank you. What a coincidence. I'm also drawing. I might post it later. Peanut Butter Gamer? Is that a YouTuber you like to watch? And a sci-fi jet fighter. Ooh, that'll be cool. Cool, we're all drawing together. That's fun, honestly. Just spend a day to chill. Honestly, when I went to get a card to get my new computer? Not my computer. When I went to get a card to get my new keyboard, it was a gorgeous day, and that's rare for where I live in February. I mean, it was t-shirt weather in February. I've never drawn live. This is making me so nervous for some reason. I've been live, but I've never drawn live. Yoink. Oh, that was a better trace than the first one. I guess part of live was me trying to get over my, social anxiety. Yeah, I've recently been watching his videos. They're fun to watch. And yes, that's a 2.5. Holy shit. 2.5 million? Damn. What kind of videos did they make? You know, it would be cool to get to 200 million subscribers, but you know, I would be fine with just 1,000, if even. I'm honestly surprised I have nearly 300 people that follow me. I'm like, what happened? What did I do? I don't know, maybe I will finish this live. Who knows? Well, depending if I don't finish it tonight, because usually my drawings take 1.5 to 2 hours to do normally. And I didn't want to sit here and just chat. I wanted to actually be doing something. So you guys weren't bored. Video game related videos, like sharing vintage Nintendo toys and reacting to weird video game commercials. Oh, what was one of the weirdest video game commercials he saw? Now I'm curious. Because there are some weird commercials out there, especially perfume commercials. I was watching, I don't know if any of you have heard of him, but Scott Kramer, he's a relatively small YouTuber in YouTube standards. I mean, he's a heck of a lot larger than me, but he's still small by YouTube standards. And he was going over the fact that perfume commercials are weird on purpose to grab your attention. Wow, I barely made it anywhere with this outline. Holy crap. And I just thought, wow, that's so weird, because I've always thought that perfume commercials in no way needed to be as weird as they are. I would say he makes reactionary style content. He makes a lot of, I wouldn't really know what vein to call him on. I'm not sure if this is going to turn out how I'm thinking, but we'll see. Did you know, I found out the most surprising thing to me the other day. So I was minding my own business, just scrolling on TikTok, because I was bored and I had nothing else to do. So I'm like, oh, why don't I look at TikTok and just kill an hour because I have nothing better to do. So it turns out that apparently some people don't have a voice in their head, or some people see visually while other people see like words that remind them of certain things. And I'm just like, for one, if you don't have a voice in your head, how do you read? How do you think? Also, not having anything in your head sometimes sounds like it would be amazing. Like you could just sit there and shut off the world. um, the Kirby commercials in the 90s were wild. His design was so different from the usual one. I like Kirby. What did his design used to be? Quick, how do we sell how do we sell how do we sell a smell? That's hard to say. Holy shit. Over television depicts random memorable scenes. How it chooses to that. I don't know if I can say that because I'm not part of the company, but yeah, they're so weird. I lost my, thank you, please, just cooperate, help, stop, no, here we go, close enough. I mean, I guess they try their best, but some commercials, you gotta admit, are really freaking weird. Like I saw one while I was watching his video, and it was like a bunch of like people acting really sensually, and then at the end there was just like a 12-year-old kid, and I was like, whoa, who the hell approved that? Cut it now. You can't have all these people acting all sexual and then have a little kid at the bottom. I don't know who and why approved that, but they need to look in whoever did. It's hard to describe it. I'd imagine so if you said it was weird. Weird things are always hard to describe because even if you describe it, you sound crazy. And you're like, I'm trying my best. Oh, I'm almost there. I hope this looks better than it does now. Whoa. Zoom in, scale you down, stop going back up. Do I have this in my YouTube playlist twice? I must. Because I know I didn't pass 2 hours worth of music already. I guess I could bring that top one down a bit. It looks weird compared to the other parts. Oh, hit the wrong side. There we go, that looks a little better. And back up we go. Ooh, okay, that's close enough. Wait, hold on. I see another piece of flour that needs to be erased. I always forget to click on the brush mask and I'm like, why is nothing working? Whoop, wrong layer. And the brush mask. Oh my goodness. Before I got on stream, I was watching the episodes of Ruby. Like, I watched Ruby on launch, but I never finished it. And I'm currently on volume 9. Hey Mia, you may want to add a yellow ball to the center there. It kind of looks a little Polish. I don't want to add yellow. But I don't want to. It's supposed to be like a cherry blossom-esque sort of flower. I don't really think yellow and pink go good together. And that part's gonna get covered up anyway, so it's not gonna matter. Nope. Haha. I may do a little more to the background once I get everything else figured out too. And by the background I mean the green part. But we'll see if I want to leave it solid or not, because I don't want it to be too busy. Scale to fit it. It doesn't look too bad. There are some things I could touch up on. There we go. I lost my mouse. There it is. Whenever I make it really tiny. I don't know. I'm trying my best. Whenever I make my mouse really tiny, I always lose it. And I'm like, where'd it go? I can't find it. And then I have to wiggle it like a crazy person just to figure out where the hell it went. That wasn't supposed to be in there. There we go. Let's do a little trick, shall we? I'm gonna save as... Nope, cancel. Export as a PNG, which makes it transparent. Then I'm gonna bring it in. Put it over that layer. And I'm gonna flip it. Right. That's just a shortcut. And then we can turn these back on and see how it's laying. And if we don't like how it's laying, we just move it. I think right there is good. Nice. Nope. I gotta stop trying to do everything in one line. It never works out. Although I did forget one thing. That looked terrible. Also too big too. There we go. I'll fix it up in a minute. Now I can do what I was gonna do. There we go. Have you guys ever done that thing with your drawing where you're just bored in like class or at work and you're drawing random shapes on top of each other and it ends up looking like stuff kind of like the Wiltshire tests? Is that what they're called? I'm not a psychiatrist, I don't know. Although psychiatry does interest me. Could have made the flower a lot bigger. I didn't realize how big the butterfly was gonna be. But I can do my little trick and just fix that right up, no problem. But I'll finish the butterfly first. I've never listened to this full song, I've just listened to it for the start. It sounds like dogs barking. Alright. Mostly doodle-eyed, which apparently is a sign of possession? Is it really? I've never heard of that. I did not know that. Excuse me, guys. Itching my throat. Yeah, I think that flower definitely needs to be bigger. I think the whole thing needs to be a little more centered. And I definitely need to do more with the background. Let's turn off that real quick. Go back down here. Whoa, that's way too thick. I just realized I didn't put any shadows on the flower either. I'm just making it up as I go. Honestly. You want to see an easy way to make shadows? Oh, come on. And then watch this. You just change the opacity. And it gives it like a shadow look. Isn't that neat? Oh, hi, Slag. So you did decide to drop by after all. I'm drawing a terrible flower at the moment. It's gonna turn into a butterfly if I turn the butterfly back on. It's a work in progress. like this YouTube song. I don't know what it is. Sorry I didn't make it earlier when I got to break after 5 and the stream wasn't going, but I'm happy to make it now. Also, oh, it's fine. You guys don't ever have to feel pressured to watch my streams. I would not want you to feel like, oh, she's streaming, I have to get on and support her. Like, don't worry about it. You're fine. Just come when you can and leave when you want. It's fine. It's all good. We're just chilling anyway. Until I can get my replacement to actually start gaming again. Sorry, I get really focused when I'm trying to highlight things. Oh, the gremlin's still giving you trouble. Are they cute though, at least? Or are they just gremlins? This is from Zelda. No, I'm planning up on getting a capture card for my Switch so I can stream from that. Oh, there's so many. I could play Pokemon, I could play Breath of the Wild, I don't know about Just Dance. I definitely wouldn't be able to stream Just Dance. And I need a real camera to be able to do Just Dance. But being able to stream like Pokemon and Zelda would be so much fun. I also have the Harry Potter collection, but I don't know how that would fare streaming because I don't know if the Harry Potter music in there is going to be not fit for YouTube, especially not to stream it because I could get copyright claimed for it. Sometimes I think the YouTube copyright system is a little too harsh on creators. Like, I get it, you don't want people stealing people's songs and like that stuff, but I don't know, it's a whole thing. Also, with the shadows, I'm not really too strict about where they're coming from. Just as long as it looks like they're coming from the same spot, that's all that matters to me, I guess. Can't believe I forgot to add shadows on the flower. What was I thinking? Like, honestly, these are my favorite types of videos to make. Oh, Mongrel is 4 now? I'm assuming you mean like the number 4, not 4. 45 pounds. He's probably a heavy, huh? Hey, you're getting a workout. They say there's a reason mom needs to be strong. That's because they have to carry around the kids all day. I mean, like, yeah, if that works. Well, this just got very intense. Excuse me, Edward. That is not at all connected to that. I feel like my keyboard's trying to make a liar out of me. It's like, we'll cooperate while you're streaming and then we'll poop out of you. But either way, my new keyboard is supposed to be here tomorrow, so it can make me out to be a liar all at once. Why'd the music stop? I wouldn't say these are type of videos I kind of have to turn my brain off for, because like my brain's active, I'm doing something. But these videos are just relaxing. I can throw on music in the background and just draw until I think it's done. Or stop even if I don't think it's done. Mm-mm. Did that make much of a difference? Also, the positioning of this flower is bugging me. Give me a second. Nope. Let me turn off the background. Save it as a PNG. Blah. Then I can... Oh, didn't want to do that. I wanted to... What did I want to do? Bring this back. Why are you under the original? Oh. There, that's better. I'll worry about changing the position of the butterfly later. I would definitely enjoy watching you do a gaming live stream. It would be fun to see your playthrough of some story-based games. I'm enjoying your Doki Doki playthrough though. Doki Doki got dark. I was like, wait, why is this game horror? It's so sweet looking. And then just all hell broke loose. I was like, what am I playing? Hey Mia, just remember... No, I love doing more story-based games because I'm very much a person that I read stories and I read stories and play games for the story elements and to watch the characters grow. Like, okay, I'm reading this series right now. It's supposed to be a 7-book series, the author said, and I'm on book 3. Mind you, book 1 was like 25 chapters. Book 2 was 41 to 3. 41 or 3. 40 freaking... The third book, which I'm reading right now, is 76 chapters long. And for whatever reason, the author has this strange habit of... Like, you know how authors sometimes break a chapter into multiple chapters? I'm talking about books right now while I draw a butterfly on a flower. If that's your kind of thing, welcome in. We're just hanging out right now because my keyboard's kind of malfunctioning, so I can't really play a gaming video like I was planning to do today. But my replacement keyboard will be here soon, so hopefully next stream I can finish the playthrough of the platformer I was playing, Sheepy, which I always want to call Sleepy. kind of want to flex on reading length now. Oh, anyway, like I was saying, she has this weird habit of, like, she'll take a chapter and she'll split it into 2 chapters. And instead of saying, okay, say it was chapter 2, and she wanted to split chapter 2 up into 2 parts. Well, she would then proceed to call it chapter 2, number of the title, part 2. She would have 2 chapter 2s, and she does that throughout the book. So even though it says 76 chapters, there's probably closer, well, she says there's 73 chapters, but it's probably closer to 80 because she has the weird habit of making 2 chapters the same number just because it's a part 2 to a chapter. And I'm like, hey, I don't like this. It hurts my reader brain. But other than that, the book's great. But it's an ebook, and at the moment I'm kind of missing reading physical books. She started writing the books when she was 12, and now that she said she was in college in the second one. I don't know how long it's took her to rewrite them. So she's currently going back and rewriting them, and she's on the 4th one right now. So we're not really sure when we're gonna get the 4th book. So until the 4th book comes out, once I'm finally finished with the 3rd book, because I feel like I'm not getting anywhere, even though I'm literally on chapter 62. I get long book fatigue hard because I get tired of living in one world for too long. Does that happen to anybody else? Like, it doesn't matter how much I'm enjoying a series or how much I'm enjoying a book. If a book gets past 500 pages, I start to be like, I want to be done. I want to be done. I want to live in another world. Or like, I'm good with a trilogy. I don't know what happened to letting authors just make a trilogy, and before you say it in the comments, I know it probably has something to do with milking a franchise for all the money they can possibly get out of it, but I wish companies would stop doing that. Thank you, Slag. I'm not the only one that's there. Like, it's not that I don't like the book, there's so many other worlds I want to live in. I want to live in other worlds. I don't want to stay here forever. And it feels like it's been forever. Like, what was the one I was reading by Sarah J. Maas? ACOTAR. I was reading that series, and I got to, I think, the 5th book. And I was just like, I'm done. I can't read anymore. I love these characters. I love this world, but I can't. I need a break. I'm done. I need a break. I want to live somewhere else. And when I say live in a world, I don't mean I think I'm literally going and living in the world. You know, for me, this may shock some of you, especially those of you that have been following my channel for a while, but I used to hate reading. I used to hate it when I was little, like really, really little. And then my mom made the mistake of telling me, don't just look at the words. Don't do that. Take the story and picture it as a movie in your head and put yourself in the shoes of the main character. And then she's lucky I'm not addicted to drugs. She's lucky it's books. It could be drugs. See ya, Slag. Have a good day. Sorry, didn't mean to call you a slug. Yeah, you slug, get out of here. I got tongue-tied. But no, I love reading. And like, that's why I made the comment I did about the fact that some people don't have an inner voice in their head. I'm like, how do you read? How do you think? Like, is it just quiet up there? Because that would be so strange. Pictures. Do you read manga a lot? I kind of like where the butterfly is, even with the flower moved. I think the flower move definitely helped. Oh, you think in pictures. Oh, like you see like a picture collage? Because I sometimes I think in conversations and sometimes I can visualize stuff. Like if someone says, do you want an apple? I'm sitting there picturing someone handing me an apple. Like I can see it happening. Or like, especially if like, this happens to me a lot too. When people start like getting in my face and getting mean to me, I picture what's gonna happen to them if they lay their hands on me. Like I can see the whole fight happening before they even lay their hands on me. No one's ever laid their hands on me, thankfully. So I haven't had to hit anybody, thank goodness. But sometimes I wish someone would try, because I'm so tired of people thinking because I'm smart for a woman they can come up in my face. But no, gotta be the bigger person. Don't start fights until they put... It's all just words until they put their hands on you, and then it's fair game. Okay, this is starting to look better than it was. Although, there's still something bugging me. Why is that in the butterfly category? I told you not to be there. Get out of it. There we go. Are you still in the butterfly? You better not be. Okay, thank you. Let me go back to the background. Turn this off. I need on a flower. I need to make another shadow layer. Shadow layer, that sounded so sinister. I'm the kind of person who watched documentaries for fun as a kid and read encyclopedias to pass the time. Yeah, I think in pictures, even when thinking of words. Oh, cool. Well, that's not what I meant to do. I want a mask, not an effect. Excuse me. I don't know why I always burp when I'm streaming. Maybe it's all the talking. There's something about cherry blossom trees that I've always loved. I don't know what it is, they're just so pretty. Maybe I just like light pink, to be honest. Yeah, I call them sakura blossoms or cherry trees. Either way. I really need to work on my flowers. I've never been the best at making flowers. I don't know why. That and faces. If someone put a gun to my head and told me to draw a realistic face, I think I would die. My faces are so bad, and I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like they are, like they are even remotely good, because they are not even close. not even a little bit close. I cannot do faces. Or hands. I was drawing hands one time, trying to practice drawing hands, and I kid you not, one of my friends looked at me and goes, "Your fingers look like penises." Needless to say, it was a long time before I tried to draw hands again. I felt so bad. I was like, well, you know what? I tried. And like, it's okay. She was just being honest, but like, damn. That was not my intention. I kind of like that better with a bigger outline. That was supposed to be the shadow, but I'm liking the bigger outline for the outside. Maybe I'll keep it. It stands out against the green better, which I think is what was bugging me before. My hands look like legs, so you're fine. Hey, I can't say shit. Legs are better than looking like penises, I guess. I mean, that was years ago. I've probably improved, but I haven't drawn hands much since then. You would think I'd be like, well, now I gotta practice drawing hands forever. Do you remember when everybody used to draw this Superman X? Superman doesn't have an X, he has an S. Everyone used to draw that, and they thought they were so cool. They were like, I can draw the Superman S. It's like, it's just a couple of lines. Oh, Legos. Sorry, there's this weird heart emoji thing over the chat, and you can't turn it off, so it blocks off part of what you said in chat, so I can't really see. There. Guess I need another black layer. Really? Now you're gonna cooperate? Sort of? Nope. Ah, do whatever you please. It's not up to me. Scared my sister once with a realistic drawing of a tarantula. I would be so pissed at you. That's so mean. Why do that? That's so mean. Oh, speaking of tarantulas and scaring the shit out of people with them, my biology teacher in high school, when I was like, 10th grade, he had tarantulas, he had a tarantula and a couple of snakes. And he was like, on our first day of class, he was like, one of these days, one of you might walk in and find this tarantula sitting on your seat waiting for you. And I was like, with all due respect, if you did that to me, I would leave and never come to this class again. Like, don't you dare do that. But then I sat there and I held his snakes. So I don't know. But I flat told the teacher right to his face, I'm like, if you ever put that that tarantula on my seat, you'll never see me again. I already don't give a fuck about this school. I would be so gone, and it would be your fault. You'd have no one to blame but yourself for all the chaos you've committed. And then, but I held a snake just fine. They had little tiny, like, I think they were gardener snakes, and they were just little itty bitty snakes. They weren't babies, but they were small snakes. And I asked him one time if I could stay behind for lunch a little bit, and if I could hold one, because I was trying to get over my fear of snakes, because I know that not all snakes are bad, and it's kind of mean to assume that, because they're just animals like every other animal, it's just some of them are extremely venomous. Especially babies, they don't know how to control their venom, so if you're bitten by a baby snake, you're a lot less likely to survive the said biting. Because they don't know how to stop. But anyway, that's besides the point. So I stayed behind on lunch to like hold a snake, and the snake curled around my arm because I was warm and the snake's cold-blooded. But like, if normal snakes coil around your arm just because of the heat, what is a python gonna do? And there's people that let pythons sit around their necks. I'm like, do y'all have a death wish? Like, why would you let a python sit around your neck? In 4th grade, I was playing with the class tarantula, but forgot about one when I went to lunch. It crawled out of my sleeve when I shook a girl's hand. Oh no, oh no. I bet she freaked out. She probably thought you did it on purpose. How did you not feel it in your sleeve? I would be like, what the fuck is on my sleeve? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. No. What? And then you. Then we turn that on, and then we can turn this off. Oh yeah, that's so much better. That's so much better. It's so much more centered. Still need to do something with the background, but I'll figure it out. How do you not feel your hair around your neck all day? I can. Like, I don't like wearing hats. I'm very bad with certain textures and certain feelings. Like velvet. Oh no, the feeling of velvet, certain textures give me that feeling, like, you know that feeling you get when your arm or your leg's asleep, that tingly feeling? That's what certain textures feel like in my mouth or to my skin. Like, and I don't think my dad realizes that, because for years he tried to get me to like bratwurst. Tried and tried and tried. I'm like, Dad, I don't like bratwurst. He goes, why don't you like bratwurst? They're so good. They're not that bad. And I'm like, it's not the taste. It has nothing to do with the taste. It's the poppity pop of the skin, and it's you know. I can't do it. I can't do it. And then I love biscuits and gravy, right? But I like scrambled eggs too. One day he decided to combine the scrambled eggs in with the sausage, biscuits, and gravy. When I tell you, that felt like the snottiest, slimiest, textural nightmare I've ever eaten. But I finished it. It tasted good, but the texture was, so bad. And then that's when I finally explained to him what certain textures feel like in my mouth, and he's like, I get it now. And I'm like, fine, thank you. Thank you. Because not trying to be mean, not trying to say your cooking sucks because you missed your calling as a chef. But like, holy heck, just please don't. Because, no, can't do certain textures. It's like, just nightmarish. No for the tarantula thing. Huh? What about no? And even a blooper. I meant that color. Alright. I'm doing this backwards and it's throwing me off. I do it fine one way, but the other way my brain's like, well, what are we doing? Yeah, that's better. Stove.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still
I was like,
go.
why is there singing in my YouTube playlist? And then I forgot. My standards for what I consider food are limited to, can I get a bite out of it? And can I digest it? I'm not a picky eater and never have been. The only time I refuse to eat something... No, I'm not picky either. Like, I'll try anything once. I will try anything once. But then I'm like, eh. This song's kind of groovy. I found this song on YouTube because I wanted it for a certain best shots montage for Fortnite. Got a good groove to it. It's annoying. It's that annoying catchy vibe. All of these songs, by the way, that I'm playing in the background, I got from the YouTube library itself. Because they have a spot for YouTube creators to be able to download songs to put in the backgrounds of their videos so they don't get copyright claimed. Which is nice. It's not usually what I listen to while I'm doing this. Usually when I'm drawing, I listen to like my own music playlist, or not that I make music, but the music I like to listen to. I listen to that, or I listen to like lo-fi, or I listen to a podcast if I'm feeling up to it. I've been listening to a lot of Crispy's Tavern lately, because I like D&D, and we haven't played D&D for a while, and nobody's ready to play D&D yet, so that's kind of how I've been getting my D&D fix out there. So, a charcoal burger? Literally couldn't get a bite out of it, and something made it taste like literal slime. Ew. There was, okay, my aunt and my cousins and my grandma, my aunt took us out to dinner. And she had this appetizer, and I was like, "What is this?" She goes, "It's squid. You should try some. It tastes like chicken." And I'm like, "Nope, no, 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 no. I will never, ever. You will not pay me enough to put something with suckers down my neck. It's not fucking happening. not, not gonna happen. I will not put something with suckers down my throat. Thank you, now." Because apparently, even if an octopus is dead, the suckers can still stick to your throat, and there's probably a method to eat them to where it won't, but I'm not gonna test it. I'm good. I nearly choked to death on pork. I'm not doing sticky, slimy, gooey, stuck. No. Absolutely not. You could give me $1 million and I'd say fuck you. You eat it. Like absolutely not. No thank you. Not happening any day soon. If you want to try it, you can be my guest, but I am not. Don't ask why I know what slime tastes like. Like the toy slime or actual like swamp slime? Because I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it tasted like seaweed. To be completely honest. Where did my cursor go? I can't find my cursor when it's this tiny. Here it is. Not that far. Still can't see my cursor. Right, there it is. See, dots are in my artwork again. I didn't even intend for it this time. I just wanted something to fill the butterfly wings. It tastes like mud, crushed bugs, and stale air. Yummy. Sounds like a good Sunday snack. This song makes me want to watch Spirited Away. Spirited Away is such a good movie. Do I like that? If I have to ask myself, it's probably a no. Maybe up here? Yeah, that's better. Oh, excuse me. What am I listening to? Wandering Soul. This one's pretty. I have so many songs on my YouTube song list, I forgot what I had. And then it goes to some Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. Oh, golly. Mm. Sorry, I got quiet again, didn't I? I got focused on trying to make the shadows work. I apologize. So how are you guys doing in the chat so far? Are you enjoying this or are you just chilling? I did not plan for it to be this sort of stream. I wanted to do the next episode of Sheepy. But that'll be next week's stream. Honestly, this is kind of a nice stream because sometimes I don't always want to game. I love gaming, but sometimes I just kind of want to chill. And I didn't want to just sit here and talk your guys' ear off because I didn't know what I could talk about for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Like, I mean, if you get me talking on books, I could probably talk for that long, but it's just debatable. So I figured I wanted to do something in the background too and not just sit here. And then when I go silent, you're at least watching somebody draw. Maybe I could put a deeper color of blue in here too, give it some... I need you to go centered, thank you. And we've gone into the Pokemon realm. Oh, that's crooked. One day I was co-hosting a nice live stream with a friend, and we just got to play in riddles with the chat. It's nice. The drawing or just chilling and drawing together? How's your guys' drawings coming along that you're working on? Both. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it, because I didn't know how this was going to go, to be completely honest. I was like, I want to do something. I just sit there. Like, I don't mind talking to you guys, but I want to do something too. So you guys aren't just sitting here bored. At least I hope you're not bored. I'm trying. I'm gonna try to finish this drawing tonight, but I guess if I don't finish it, it's not the end of the world. I can finish it next live stream, or trying to decide between delta wing or not. Honestly, I don't know what a delta wing looks like, so you might have to Google it and send me a picture, because I'm not big on sci-fi really. About the only thing sci-fi I watch is Star Wars. And that's because a friend of mine, Luke, got me into it. He was so mad when I originally said I didn't like Star Wars. And it's not that I didn't like Star Wars. It's that everyone in school, this was before like we had access to the internet, they were like, oh, this happens and that happens and this happens and that happens, and I'm like, they spoiled all the big twists before I could watch the movie, and then part of me was like, well, what the fuck is the point of watching the movie now? Like, I'm not gonna do it because I know all the big twists. It's not fun. So that turned into me just walking away from the Star Wars fandom because everybody spoiled everything, and I didn't want to watch it because everything was spoiled. And I told him I didn't like Star Wars. He goes, okay, then what do you like when it comes to shows and books and stuff? And I was like, well, I like action and adventure and fantasy. And he goes, well, The Mandalorian is coming out soon, so we could start you with that. And he's like, have you heard or do you know anything about The Mandalorian? And I was like, no, not really. So we ended up watching The Mandalorian, and then here we are. The Clone Wars happened, and I was like, well, I like Star Wars now, and it's all your fault. Not that liking Star Wars is a bad thing, but like, I started like texting him every day, like, hey, wanna watch Star Wars? Star Wars? Star Wars? He'd be like, oh no. But it's a good. But I'm gonna finish my drawing later. I got a cold at the moment. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it a bad cold or just like a kind of meh cold? Because meh colds are better than a bad cold. Because when I have a bad cold, I can barely keep my eyes open, much less do fun stuff. Luke drew you to Luke Skywalker. Yeah, he kinda did. He kinda did. I'm that cold. Well, that's good. I hope you feel better soon. Also, if your throat hurts, a little bit of honey tea with a teeny bit amount of sugar, just a teeny bit, like a tiny little tablespoon, and some honey. You warm it up, and you sip on it while it's nice and warm. Oh, that feels so good on a sore throat. And even if you just have a little cold, it helps with the gich feeling. So if you have some tea and honey, that's a lot nicer than a cough drop for one. You know, you know what I found out? Cough drops had sugar in them. Out of all the things to have sugar in them, why the heck would you assume a cough drop had sugar? Like actual sugar, not like honey or anything. Come on, you can do it. Push the button. I'm giving my keyboard emotional support because it needs it right now. It's trying. It's trying, guys. It really is. Just had tea. I'm all set. Awesome, good. You're on top of things. You got the memo. You don't need me telling you what to do. You got it. Not that I'm telling you what to do. I was just letting you know how I feel when I can't drink coffee when I have a cold. Can you like something about coffee with a cold? Mm-mm. I don't know what it is. I cannot do it. I can't do it. It sucks. Like I love coffee, but with a cold, no thank you. It like it just it feels like it adds to the gunk in my throat. That just looks like the shadows. Hold on, let me bump. Yeah. Maybe this blue? Ginger helps the immune system. Honey helps soothe your symptoms. So ginger tea with honey is the best would say. Ooh. Ooh. I might have to try that. That doesn't sound too bad. Also, lemon. Lemon juice in honey tea. That's good too. That's the closest you can get to a cough drop without a cough drop. I know what it is. Hold on. Huh? Right. I lost my cursor again. Gosh darn it. Keep doing that. Oh, that one came out way wonky. There. Are we happy with the butterfly? Or am I putting too much on? Peppermint helps clear out mucus and inflammation. I don't like peppermint much. I've never been a big fan of like the candy canes and stuff. This one is spooky. Why am I spooky? I'm drawing a butterfly. Don't need spooky. There we go. That's more butterfly-like. I'm allergic to cinnamon. Cinnamon makes me itchy. So unless I have chips with it, which I probably wouldn't be able to hold down chips if I had a cold. Chips or crackers. For some reason, if something makes me itchy, like cinnamon for example, if I just eat something salty, like either with it or right after, something about the salt helps cut into the itchiness. Now, I don't recommend doing that if you have a severe allergy to something. If you have a severe allergy to something, do not eat it whatsoever. But if it just makes you slightly itchy, if it just makes you itty bitty little bit of itchy, try salt afterwards. I don't know why it helps. I don't know what the science is behind that, but for some reason, it stops the itch for me and for my mom. So, but I'm not a doctor, so just please be careful. I'm just saying from my experience what helps me. Oh, also, for those of you watching in chat, if you like D&D, my next episode of the D&D podcast episode that my friends and I have put on, my first ever campaign, is going up on my channel Friday. Luckily, I got it done and edited a few days before my keyboard got water spilled on it and decided to malfunction, so we're good. But if you like D&D at all, that's there for you to watch Friday at 10 a.m. Oh. Yoink. Hmm. Could you imagine I do all that coloring just to make it black and white? Hmm. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. No, I said delete. Delete. Excuse me. Yeah.
Mosaic. Eesh. Hey, what do you call a blue butterfly? I don't know. A blue butterfly? Whoa, that looks kind of neat. Sad whimsy? Why?
Why is it called a sad whimsy?
I don't know what those emojis mean.
You're gonna have to spell it out because I don't know. The zoom blur makes the flower look kind of cool. Because most attribute butterflies to whimsical nature, fluttering about without a care, and blue is sadness. Huh. You know, I've never thought about blue butterflies as sad. I just thought they were a bright spot among the others. I guess there's different perspectives for all things. So I've always thought they were pretty.
that gives it a neat effect. That's kind of cool. I didn't intend to do that, but I like that.
What if I...
Oh, that's pretty.
That makes the butterfly look really plain. On the subject of blue, did you know it used to be considered a girl color because it didn't stand out much compared to pink? Is that where the saying real men wear pink came from? Because that would make a lot of sense if that's where it came from. Looks kind of like a rose now. Mm, you know, I don't think you're wrong. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Because you're not wrong. Hmm. I need the butterfly to go away for a second. It can come back later. Um, no, it was a meme because historically it was considered the color worn by warriors and soldiers because a lot of the time cotton, which is naturally white, once covered in blood, would wash off, producing a pink hue. Oh, well, that's a little darker than I thought. That's kind of scary. I mean, it makes sense though. Sorry, I was thinking in my head. I have this bad habit of, like, I'll be, like, minding my own business, doing my own thing, and then a thought will pop in my head, and I'll say part of it to myself, and then speak the other part out loud, and everybody else is like, huh? Where did that come from? And I was like, sorry, I was thinking, and then it turned to thinking out loud. I did not mean to be weird, it just kind of happens. Trying to make this seem a little more pedally, cause it's not looking like it to me.
It's amazing what a few little lines can sell.
Yeah, it makes that guy walking around in pink long johns a whole lot more intimidating back in the day, huh? Yeah, I mean, I guess he would have to be. That's kind of like wearing your skill on your sleeve if you're walking around with the blood of your enemies on you. Like, no, thank you, good sir. You have a nice day. I'm gonna walk that away. Like, I'll see you never. I'm good on that front. Ooh, the new season of Just Dance is coming out soon. I hate the fact that Just Dance has seasons now, but I'm so excited to see what the new season was because last time it was like Disney themed, which is kind of okay. I like Disney and the songs are fun, but they're not fun dance songs. They're fun sing along songs, they're not fun dance songs. Now, if we're talking High School Musical Disney, then absolutely, that'd be a fun time. I don't know why they didn't think to put that in there, but hey, I'm not a Just Dance dev. And also, I hate the fact that the game got rushed. The game got so rushed because of the heads, and everybody blames the developers of the game for it. It's like, no, it was the corporate peoples that told us to do this, and not us. You're being a little mean to the poor executives just trying to do their job. Mm. Oh, excuse me. Why did that taste like sausage? Not that you guys needed to know that. I apologize. Um, Kids Pop, the worst popular product ever. I mean, hey, I used to have a few Kids Pop CDs with my CD player. I can't say anything. Like I cannot say shit. Cause I used to have like 4 or 5 Kids Bop CDs with me, and I was listening to them all the time. Like my CD player was my phone or my iPod. I had like this whole briefcase just dedicated to my CD player and CDs that I would carry around everywhere. Because if I wanted to listen to music, damn it, I was gonna listen to music, and you weren't gonna stop me. I had a briefcase just for all that shit. Nowadays, I just load up my tablet or my phone in my purse and listen to uh, to YouTube. Da-da-da-da, I blinked. How am I sitting here streaming on YouTube and forgot what the fuck YouTube was called? That was a what the hell brain moment. Mm. Um, I had a Walkman till 2013 and didn't have a mobile phone until 2016. I was using Dad's hand-me-down laptop when we met. Oh, well, I guess a hand-me-down's better than nothing. I didn't get a like real phone until well, I didn't get like a Wi-Fi capable phone until one day one of my friends was like, I don't know. She was like one of those dealers you see on the streets with the big coats, and they open the coat and you see the product. She was like that. She was, hey, I know we talk all the time and we literally live next door to each other, but it would be cool to talk to you when we're not with each other, not hanging out. Do you want a phone? And she just pulls, like, I kid you not, 10 phones out of her freaking pocket. I'm like, for one, how did you fit all those in girl jean pockets? For two, why do you have so many phones? For three, can you tell this to my mom? Because she's going to think I tried to talk you into it when it was your idea. You're coming up to me like one of those street vendors, like, yo, what you want? I got it. So So, not only did she give me the smartphone, but she gave me her Wi-Fi password. Since we were literally next door neighbors, I was able to talk. Did my music run out? No, it's still playing. It's just to a quiet part. We were literally neighbors, and so she gave me her Wi-Fi password with her mom's permission. And I would sit there and talk to her on Wi-Fi texting apps. And then here we are. It took when I was 15 for years to try and talk my family into getting Wi-Fi. And here we are. Now I'm streaming on YouTube trying to make YouTube a career. Did I originally want to do YouTube? No, I wanted to be an actress, but with all this shit coming out about Hollywood and all this shitty, soulless message pushing pencil beat for beat remakes nowadays, I'm like, I don't want to. I don't. Mm-mm, I don't want to. I don't want to be part of that, you know? Like, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't. I want to make like the best show to come out in a while that I've seen, and the best adaptation by far, is His Dark Materials, the live action show by HBO Max. And the whole time they were working on that show, you could tell 100% that everyone that worked on that show gave a damn about the books that they were adapting. And the things that they did change made a whole lot of sense to the fucking story. Like, I wish we had more Hollywood creators like that, you know? That actually care about the source material they're adapting and not just adapting it for nostalgia bait quick bucks, because it's getting really annoying. I didn't have access to Wi-Fi until 2011 when I made my account. Oh, I forget when I made my account, to be completely honest with you. I don't keep track of that, but I know it's been for a while. Oh, that looks prettier. That looks dumb. I like it better black, with a little bit of pink behind it. Again, it was not my intention, but here we are. Also, there's a couple of spots of green I saw peeking out from the black that's driving me nuts. Meow. This one makes me want to move. This song, I'm like, now I gotta wiggle in my seat. I don't know why. It's just the way the beat is. It's missing and I think it's shadows on the flowers. On the butterfly.
fuzzy butterfly. Make light rays, make it look like it's the chosen butterfly. Ooh. Never played with some of these effects before. Hmm. Turn down the opacity. Whoa, that's wild. uh, got really old a couple months ago and went to the phone store to replace the broken phone case, only to be told my 4-year-old phone has been discontinued, so I had to get a new phone. Really? After 4 years, your phone is discontinued? I think that's good. What do you guys think? I think I like it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.